Hi guys, here's Zsuzsanna. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been so long since my last video, but there's so many things that happened during the time. If you guys are interested in how I survived as an international student last semester, when we all had to go home and my country's borders were closed, so I couldn't go home. If you guys are interested in that story time, let me know. I can do a video about that. But also my camera got stolen on the flight home. I don't know how. So that's also a reason why I couldn't film. And yeah, so I just wanted to do this video because I feel like I should start again. And if you guys want me to make other videos, then just let me know what I should film. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm a sophomore at High Point University. It's actually my second semester, but I'm gonna catch up, so I'm a sophomore, whatever. And I asked you guys on Instagram about questions you guys have about college in the pandemic. A lot of you guys are online, so you might not know how it is to be back in person and what the differences are. So yeah, let's just get started with the first question, which is the most asked question, and that's, what are the differences in classes compared to before the pandemic, and how is college different? So a lot of things are still changing. So when I first got here, the gyms were still closed. Club meetings were allowed up to 10 people and 25 outside. I know a lot of difference, I know that states vary from regulations and laws, but basically it was pretty hard to get back to the college life, not really academically, but finding friends and stuff like that is much harder, I feel because even if we go to club meetings, most of it is online, so it's kind of hard to get to know people. One of the major differences is that we all have to socially distance and wear masks in the classrooms. A lot of my classes are divided into different groups, so we have enough space to do social distancing in the classroom. One of my classes I was really excited for is a lecture class. It's pretty big, and that was moved online, which was with the president of my university. And that's online now, which is okay. It's still fun, but I was excited for that. And yeah, so my classes are in person. I do have that one online class, and what changed right now is that clubs can only be virtual. I did have a few club meetings in person last 2 weeks ago, but this is the 5th week coming up now, so when you guys see the video, it's gonna be the 5th week of school, and they changed to virtual for the next 2 weeks to see if it helps anything, because obviously cases are going up. We have to do a daily health assessment to with answering questions how you're feeling, and then you got cleared to go to class if you don't have any symptoms. But obviously if you do, you can't go to class, you have to join online. And a lot of people are joining online, more and more people, because people are in quarantine, people are getting COVID, and I didn't have it, at least I don't think I did. Yeah, so things are different, but it's still college, I'm still here and I'm grateful to be here. The meal plans are a little bit different, you have to pre-order them, or you have to reserve a space to sit down in the restaurant, whatever, the food court. But I actually like that because you can see the menus online and you can decide before having to stand in line, and then you're pressured to order because there's a line behind you, if that makes sense. So I like that. I like the app. And then I don't know, I think the major difference is that obviously masks and social distancing, and that club meetings are different. I am actually the president of a club which is called the Global Student Association here on campus. So it's about international students and cultural things. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to I'm super new to this. I have no idea what I'm doing, and that this whole thing makes it not easier. It's really hard to come up with activity ideas for the club, because it's it has to be virtual, and it's kind of hard to come up with things that are fun to do virtually. Oh well. What I've been struggling with recently is more to find friends, and because my best friends all left because they're exchange students or they're seniors, so I do have like some people I know and like I hang out with them sometimes, but it's kind of like harder because I came back here and like my best friends were gone, and like it's kind of hard to make new friends in these circumstances, and I'm trying, you know, and I know it's gonna get better, but like it's been like a month now, and like I've met like a couple new people who I maybe consider friends, but like obviously not best friends. But that's been one struggle for me. I feel like it's kind of like a struggle for everyone, but at least I'm here in person, and I'm very thankful to be like on campus and like have my cute little apartment with my roommate. And yeah, next question, do you miss me? Yes. That was one of my best friends from last semester. Did I have to take a loan to pay for college? No, because I'm very lucky with my parents. So my deal with them is basically that they help me pay for college while I still like make money and build up my business and stuff, because I can't wait for my business to take off and then go to college just so I can pay for it from the start, you know? So I talk to my parents and they're like helping me out to pay for college, and once my business obviously makes more money from my skills that I gained in college, I can pay them back. And that's what we said, because I didn't want them to like pay for me like this is really expensive, but I still kind of needed someone to help me out because there's no way I could afford this all by my own. So thank you, Mom and Dad. The next question is, how do you like it, and is it how you expect, and is it how you imagined it? I don't really know what I imagined. I thought it was like obviously going to be different. There is a lot of changes that they made that I think have not much to do with like COVID and stuff, but there's still things that changed because of COVID, such as like the water fountains are turned off, or there's no composting on campus, and to me that's like I'm like really passionate about that stuff and like environmental things and being sustainable. And I'm also in the eco clubbing on campus, and we're like trying to like get it back, because composting has not much to do with spreading germs, because it's like in a bin, like it's compost, but whatever. And then yeah, so I didn't expect those things to change, but I did expect like obviously masks and social distancing and having like maybe a different like meal plan, and like how that all works with the meal plans. It's still the same meal plan, but like how it all works with like picking up your food and stuff like that. Do you also have in-person exams? So that's another thing that is different this semester. So the semester is only going until Thanksgiving break, and then everyone can go home and do the reading days and exams at home. If you want to do in-person exams, then you have to stay here during Thanksgiving break. We're also not having a fall break so that people don't like spread all over the country and come back here to the same place. Yeah, so those are all like major like semester changes. So instead of being done on December 18th or something and then flying home, I'm done on the 26th of November, fly home, do my exams, and I'm done on the 9th. So the semester is shorter. We did start a week earlier though, and there's no fall break, so it's kind of like adjusted. So I think it's fine. I'm glad that I can go home earlier and have my birthday there and like be earlier for Christmas time. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, my camera stopped filming, so let's keep going with what clubs are you involved in? So like I said, I'm the president of the Global Student Association, but I'm also involved in Eco Club, which is the environmental club on campus, and I'm the secretary for that. And then I'm also in the entrepreneurship club because my major is entrepreneurship, and it's just good to have like one club for like your academics. That's like good for your resume too, and then one that you're like passionate about, and then something for like your health and exercise, which is why I go to the gym for. 2 more questions. So one is, what classes are you taking? I'm taking macroeconomics, the president's seminar, which is like life skills and like leadership stuff. And then I have a business bootcamp that starts in October because the class was divided into 2 sections. And then I'm taking business math because it's a requirement. I have digital photography, and then fundamentals of design, because photography is probably my minor. So yeah, those are my classes. I like them. So far only one of them is online. The last question is, was it complicated to get into the country? Yes, but no. So it was not like crazy more than usual, but until like 2 weeks before my flight, I didn't even know if I could come in because there's a CDC travel page and like it says that if you've been to these and these countries within the last 14 days, you can't come in, and I live in one of those countries. So I was like, okay, like, are you gonna change it or not? But the Global Education Office at my university, they told us like updates and everything. So they told us about this page that says that F1 visa students can come in. So it was an official government page, so I just printed that as proof. Yeah, so I took that, and then I got my flight on the 16th of August, and I knew that I could get in like July 29th maybe or 30th, because I know I have to extend my tuition payments for like the end of July because they're due before then, and I just wouldn't, like, I wasn't gonna pay for it if I can't even come back here, you know. On the plane they gave us this paper that we had to fill out for like which country we coming from and stuff like that, so they can like trace in case you are positive. And they also took our temperature at the airport, stuff like that. So it did take a little longer. Customs was a little longer, but it was not like crazy different than usually. So yeah, that was my college Q&A for college in a pandemic. I hope you guys liked that. If you guys want to know, like, if you guys are interested in other videos from me about like whatever, being an international student, being in person, being here at High Point, if there's anything specific about what you guys want to know about this university, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna be happy to film it for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give a thumbs up to this video if you liked it. And I hope you have a great day and see you next time. Bye!